Greenie. For your pops, man.
I was fortunate to be able to play basketball on the University of Michigan in 1964, and David grew up with that. He grew up with and inherited a love for basketball, a love for college football, and if you raise the subject, count him in.
Ooh, Ole Miss and Alabama.
No way.
That'll be a bloodbath. Where's Michigan at? Oh, Rutgers at Michigan.
Oh.
That's trash. Once you meet him, it's like it's game over. Checkmate. I'm sold.
David is one of the most
caring, compassionate, thoughtful,
joyful people that I know.
That's my every day. No.
His laugh is contagious.
He likes to take a nap every day, and he likes three sisters.
Makes us all really happy. He's a great guy.
He really loves sports.
David is a helper. He looks for ways around the house to help you all the time.
How would you take a David and move him? It wasn't as easy as that, because it's 1,250 miles from where we live to Cornerstone Ranch here in Texas. We were looking for people who were in this thing for the long haul, who had truly gifts of mercy. We began to travel around and look at housing situations just to get oriented, and many of them we found discouraging.
Cornerstone was really the first time when I heard the vision from David and Cynthia Heaton. I said, this is what I want for my son.
I live in Cornerstone for 12 years now with David going on.
The staff at Cornerstone understands David as well as we understand David.
When we decided to move back to Cornerstone and bring our son, we never expected that Tripp would find his best friend here.
My best friend is David.
They help each other, they listen to each other, they have inside jokes with each other.
We are a family together.
It's Christ-centered and it's obvious.
We knew that David had a place to be that we could feel good about after we were no longer around to look over.
See you later, Dave. Have a good day.
We left here last March feeling really good about everything. And, you know, the day program had some nice new changes, and the art program was going well. Everything was good.
And then, bang.
On April 27th, Doug was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And then on May 17, which was a little over 2 weeks later, was when Doug Schulte called.
and to make that phone call to Nancy Greenwald was one of the hardest things I've had to do. The doctor came back and told me that he had a tumor.
A diagnosis of a sarcoma with the treatment being 1 month of radiation.
The Greenwald family had a cancer doubleheader going on.
So I was here for 2.5 weeks with David to do radiation every day. I couldn't stay for the whole month because Doug actually had his Whipple surgery while I was here. I couldn't be home for his surgery.
It's hard to even grasp the magnitude of what they've been through.
The staff at Cornerstone was amazing because I was never left to be on my own.
And even when you came home to be with me and my recovery, they carried on here with radiation.
Every day for 3.5 weeks.
You ready to do this?
David knew what he was going through was very, very serious. And the only option was to remove David's arm.
Like really sad. I just care about David. I don't want to be happy.
I have bone cancer in my arm, and but I said John Hopkins Hospital.
And we just said to David, you're going to be with us until Dad gets all done with his treatments, and then we'll all go back to Texas together.
And our biggest question was, how is he going to emerge from this whole experience?
As Doug Schulte said to me, you know, we've known David for 12 years. We know him pretty well. And so we'll just take it one day at a time. And yet the first day was like, welcome back. And he was back.
hopped right back into taking recycling out as though there was no loss. He truly came back with more joy and more maturity in his heart.
And he's growing. You know, I can't provide for David what can be provided at Cornerstone.
SmackDown.
SmackDown's coming?
Mm-hmm.
When?
I tell before.
Wrestling. It's what 45-year-old guys talk about. So you're gonna buy tickets this time?
Yes.
You're gonna pay?
Yeah.
You got your wallet?
Laura also has done an amazing job at just noticing when David needs help with his shoes.
David isn't afraid to ask for help. If there's a way to do it on his own, he's not afraid to find the way to do it either.
We are in awe of how he copes with life.
There has just been a real sense of God's presence.
So lucky just to have him in our lives.
Several friends asked me, is he going to go back? And I said, absolutely. It's the best place in the world for him.
That feels unbelievable that a family would trust us with the care of their child forever.
We don't have concerns. Is somebody going to be there when he needs them? That's just not an issue. We know, yeah, they will. They always have been, they always will be.
Come to him with all your heart. Come and lay your burdens down. For peace he came to give, and joy shall be the crown, and joy shall be the crown.
Who's that one for, Dave?
My dad.